Hi, my name is Billy Hutchison, and I'm a senior defender on the Colorado College men's lacrosse team, and honored to be a part of the character and community program. Yeah, so coming in my freshman and sophomore year, I played long stick midfield there, and we had really strong leadership classes that year. And then following that, basically, coach had asked me to make the transition down to close defense, just because I knew kind of our systems and how we played into it, and obviously. I'm willing to do anything for our team and to help out that program. So to be able to fit in down there was we found a pretty good role for me, and it was able to have two strong LSMs go in and play that position. So it actually worked really well for the team, and obviously I was more than happy to do that. To be elected two-time captain obviously is a huge honor, and shows some good credentials from the rest of my teammates. But nothing really changes. I think it's just like kind of a label. You're going out there doing the every day-to-day activities and just being a part of the team. I think honestly, it's nothing too insane. Obviously, I feel honored and privileged to have had that award, but. I think it's just a credit to how close we are as a team, and that age doesn't really matter of what leadership roles you want to be a part of. Yeah, so the win over Christopher Newport was obviously probably the biggest win I've been a part of in my CC career. And throughout that game, obviously there were some ups and downs between us being down at halftime and then kind of coming back was great. So we go to overtime. Obviously, feelings are a little bit tense, and for Elliot to score that goal, to watch everyone run on the field and be a part of something that special was unbelievable. Yeah, so in terms of like moments that stick out during my career here, I'd say obviously the Christopher Newport game was the biggest one, but winning these SCAC championships this year and my sophomore year in pretty dominating fashions, is always a good thing to be a part of. In terms of my freshman year, we beat Whittier a few times, and that was great for us to get that trophy back here and win it at home was great. And then in terms of other games, playing a SCAC opponent, Williams, who is ranked then, I think. I scored a goal at home, and we ended up winning by a few goals. So that was a great feeling and a great thing to be a part of. Yeah, our men's lacrosse team has had great partnerships with Denver City Lacs as well as Harlem Lacrosse. Basically, we've done a few events with both of them. In terms of the Harlem Lacrosse Classic, we were able to actually raise a bunch of money over our $7,500 goal. Basically, I just kind of started this fundraiser, and we were able to all contribute and take part of it between anyone on the team, family members, and all the money goes to a really good cause. And then obviously with Denver City Lacs as a team, we have sort of like a big brother pen pal partnership going on that we get to reach out to younger kids and kind of get them involved in what the college lacrosse experience is like. Since my freshman year, the men's lacrosse team has been a part of this trade for TESS, but honestly, I was just a participant. So obviously, it was really cool last year and this year to have this continuing involvement with the Wellness Resource Center to be able to work through this. We met for countless hours on different meetings last year to put together the event. The event itself is to raise awareness and money for victims of sexual assault and domestic violence, which is something that's really important and directly affects the Colorado Springs community that is cool that we can be a part of. TESS itself is a support network and organization for those who have been affected by sexual assault and domestic violence. So it's great for us to, as a team, to at least give some support to them. This past fall, I kind of organized our involvement with the Headstrongs Foundation. In November, we all didn't shave and had these pretty funny mustaches to raise money for families who have been affected by cancer. And then the way that it was set up, there was kind of a tournament-style head-to-head matchup involving Division 1, 2, and 3 teams. I think there was 135 other schools, and we actually were lucky enough and had raised enough money to have become the national champion. So it's great to see us projected across that media. We raised, I think, over $20,000, which was obviously a really cool thing to see. The families and the parents were able to put that together, and I think the program itself raised over $400,000. So obviously it's good to see that money go to a really good cause. Yeah, this year we feel unbelievably blessed for the ability to play as much as we have. There's a lot of teams on the East Coast that played a few games, maybe didn't win their conference or whatever it might be, and their season's done. So for us to be able to travel across the country, it's great. I literally can't put it into words about how it makes us feel to be able to have this last year with our senior class, knowing what happened to the guys last year, and that, luckily we were able to escape that. And just thank you to all the leadership that was able to make this happen, and obviously our athletic training staff who follows these COVID protocols, but it's unbelievable. Yeah, so since my freshman year, when we got a bid in the NCAA tournament and lost to Cabrini, obviously it left a pretty sour taste in my mouth. So, with the end of my senior year approaching, having the opportunity to win a few games and be playing through the end of May is definitely a goal of mine.